A net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Two and a throw right away. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Rolling to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Tua.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Rodgers. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Cook up the gut. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jets 7, Dolphins 0.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now Tua. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
All right. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Dan Arnold, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Cook. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Rodgers now to throw. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 51 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now in the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Now a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cook will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
All right, come on.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Throw right side, Wilson.
Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Jets 14, Dolphins 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Berrios now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Tua now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over the first down at the 21-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Being chased out left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
1 yard gain.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
It's a slant to Hill.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 41-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And how about that for just running out the clock? First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
There he goes left side. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 13-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's complete right side to Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Berrios now from his end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And my goodness, another interception. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
101 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
First down, Jets.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Dalvin Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at Mostert hit, and he drops the ball?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mostert going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out the right flat. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
26.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Running for it, here's Cook. Oh, good move. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. It's a gain of 3. And the Jets 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, and to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Going to the air, Tagovailoa finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tua.
Looking for and finding Arnold once again.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
21G.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And now here is another interception.
Sauce Gardner puts it off. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And Cook running on first down, but this defense up to the task there as they stop him before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1 officially. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th.